Okay guys, I am in an 18-foot Carolina Skiff JVX, and before I got this, one of my big concerns was how it's going to handle in the chop. I live in Charlotte Harbor, which is in Florida, some of the best fishing in the world. But most of the time it's shallow water, so I wanted the skiff. But being that the bait fishing is so good as well, I needed some chop. And this is definitely not an offshore boat, but I wanted to show you on a choppy day what you can kind of expect. And although this is a very hot ride at the moment, I feel safe. Winds are blowing between 20 and 30 miles per hour with about 2 to 3 foot seas. Luckily, the seas are spaced out a little bit, so when I am flying up and down, I am able to, get a little bit of a rest. So I'm going to flip this camera around and we'll see what we could show you over here. Okay, so I swapped the camera angle around and see if we could see some of this action going on here. I'm heading out to one of the artificial reefs here, which is only a couple miles into the harbor. And while most people are staying inshore, well, I just wanted to give it a shot here. We'll see if we could, Now, I'm only going about 12 miles per hour. I'm not trying to, go crazy here, because these are some big waves for this little boat. Well, where most people say it's going to beat the absolute hell out of you, I find that it's not really doing too bad. It's actually kind of fun. Here's a big one. Talk to you again once I actually get about another mile up. I'll be at the reef and we'll see how it does when it's actually parked and anchored, and see if I could even catch a fish here today. Alright, sitting down position. I'm now 3/4 of a mile to the reef. It is a rough day out, but it's pretty, it's fun. It's about 80 degrees here. I knew this was going to be a wet ride, so I decided to skip the shirt completely, put on a pair of swim trunks. That way I'm not sitting around in these high winds getting frozen. It's just basically hit me and rolling off. Yeah, these are easy 2-footers, if not higher. Yeah, maybe 2 feet, I don't know. Okay, so let's see, we're tied off here, right on one of the artificial reefs. This is Alligator Reef, and although it's well, this isn't exactly gray weather, and there's absolutely no other boats to be found, we'll see if we can catch a grouper or two. I don't know. So, whatever else is out there. Right now around here, you're getting a lot of Goliath grouper, you're getting a lot of mangrove snapper, sheep's head, all of that. So, that's it. Okay, on heading back from the reef, we'll again show you. Now I'm going with the waves pretty much. It's a slight angle, but let's see if we could focus in here. Let's see, I'm up to maybe 12 miles per hour, 15, 17. So now it's just more like we're surfing on the waves. It's, you know, more like just a plowing over the wave effect. It's not terrible. For those of you can see, I opted for the side console model. Reason is I have a family, wife, daughter, and when I do have all my poles off, I'm able to have just a lot of extra room here. So my wife, my daughter, they could lay out, son, read a book, we listen to music, picnic, all that kind of stuff. But as far as the fishing boat goes, I really recommend it. It rides hard, it rides wet at times. But the other day I was catching redfish and I had to cross a good stretch of water that was only 8 inches deep. So, although there's no perfect boat for me living in Charlotte County and on Charlotte Harbor,